Well, hey everyone, this is Chris with the Ancient Scholar. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the channel. So as you've noticed, the flow of videos has sort of decreased over the past few months. And basically what's going on is we've transitioned into the summer time here at the college, and so my course load has decreased. I taught one 6-credit course, just finished that up, and then for the rest of the summer until the middle of August, I don't have any classes scheduled, so I'll be doing mainly office hours. But the big thing that we have coming up is our program. The program that I teach for primarily is going through its reaccreditation process, and part of that process involves a site visit where representatives of our accrediting organization actually come to our facility. They visit our facility, they look through our documentations, they interview us, they interview our students, they interview preceptors, instructors, they go out to our clinical sites, interview faculty at the clinical sites as well, and then at the end of this process they make a recommendation. That recommendation then goes to our accrediting agency, and then they make the ultimate determination as to whether to continue or discontinue our accreditation. We only do this every, I believe, every 5 or 6 years. It was, let's see, 2012. So about 5 years ago is when we last went through reaccreditation. Is actually I was just getting into teaching when we went through our last reaccreditation, so I caught the tail end of that. I was an adjunct faculty member at that point. So all of that going on means that a lot of my work is going to be focused more on reaccreditation and pulling out the documents that I need for that, and getting all that ready. So I won't be putting out a whole lot of videos through the summer, and you can assume that I'll be doing a summer hiatus on this channel. But I wanted to talk to you guys real quickly about the direction that this channel can go, because I can take it in a few directions, and I also want to let you guys know that I do have another channel set up that I have been posting lots of videos to. This channel is known as The Mind Divided, and it primarily chronicles my mountain biking excursions. I have a GoPro session that I record some footage on. I edit it a little bit, throw some music in, and then and it just allows me to show people kind of some of the adventures I go on, and some of the people that I go on those adventures with, and where I go on those adventures. And I don't know if people on this site that come to The Mind Divided would find that content acceptable or helpful or what have you, because it's not educational and it is not at all in line with the overlying theme of the Ancient Scholar. And so up to this point I have kept those two sites divided, if you will, and into compartmentalized, so to speak. And if people would find that interesting, what I could do is I could start sharing those videos on this site. Maybe I'll make a separate playlist or something like that. Otherwise, I think my plan is just to kind of keep the two sites separate. But if people were wanting to explore aspects of my life that are not educational, and by and large, a big part of my life is actually not educational. As you might imagine, you've got to have balance in both your personal and professional life. And so detailing a little more of my personal life, particularly hobbies that I do, and mountain biking is one of the big hobbies that I've done. So I thought I'd just throw that out there, and maybe in the comments section, if you guys want, throw comments down as to what you'd like to see, or is maybe there a different direction you'd like to see this site go. I don't plan on monetizing this. I don't plan on doing any Patreon stuff or anything like that. So I don't want anyone to think that this is a preamble for asking for money or for monetization or any of that stuff. The content that I put out on the site will still be free, it'll still be available. I don't have a Patreon account, and this is just something that I'm doing for people to help people out. So with that in mind, I still thought I'd ask people who still watch my videos consistently and see what they think, see if they have any questions or suggestions, and just throw it down in the comments, and we'll see what kind of direction, if there's a realignment that needs to happen, or maybe some other playlists that we can do, and we can just kind of take it from there. Well, with that in mind, I don't really have anything else to say or any other updates. I'm getting ready to take a real quick trip up north. Where I'm from Wyoming originally, but New Mexico is my home. But I've got a reunion that I'm going to be visiting up north, and some family members that are ill, not doing well health-wise. I want to see them as well. As a brother that lives in Colorado, I want to say hi to him. I haven't seen him for a few years, so I'm going to make a rush trip at the end of this week over the weekend, and I'll be back at the beginning of next week. So it's not going to be much of a vacation for sure, and most of it will be driving, but at least I'll be able to get to see people before the whole accreditation process kind of consumes my life for a big chunk of the summer. Okay, guys, I hope you're having a great time doing whatever it is you may be doing, and as always, thanks for hanging in there.